What is going on, everybody? Oh my God, what are we doing here, man? Hold on, real quick. Here we go. All right, my bad, man. Yo, I got a lot of stuff going on in the background, but here we go, man. What is going on, everybody, man? Hey, this is your boy JC from JC Sports Talk, and of course, we have King DV, King Fly Jones. Sunday pregame crew on fleek, and then we have a couple special guests with us. Further AM and Mitch Kowski. But I'm gonna let everyone introduce themselves before we get into the show. Let's start out with Mitch. What is going on, my guy? What's up?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Let me just tell you something. Every time when I pick against the Giants, they win. So I gotta stop picking against the Giants here. It's getting ridiculous. What is up, guys in the chat? What is up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Further AM. What's up, brother?
What up, man? How you doing? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yo, if you're an Eagle fan, man, and you watching, whether you're a content creator or not, if you want to be on the pregame show, just let us know. And look, we'll do our best and bring you on, man, because this is an Eagles pregame show. I love to hear from the fans. I love to hear from other Eagle content creators. So this is only got to be me and King and the Swoop Boys. Nah, man. Hey, this is an open audition. If you want to come on, just let us know and we'll bring you on. What else? Hey, what's up, Swoop Boy? What's up, King?
Yo, what up? What up? You know what it is, man. It's your boy King Fly Jones in the place to be. What's good? Hope everybody's well, man. I was surprised. I came on the panel and I'm seeing Further AM. What up, man? And my man,
Hey,
Mitch,
man, how you doing?
You know what I mean? And then happy birthday to DV, man. Happy birthday, big
man.
Absolutely,
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I would sing happy birthday to you, man, but we just ain't got time right now. But you know what I mean? But definitely happy birthday to you, man. And I hope, y'all. And you know what? So far, your birthday weekend is going good. The Phillies got a win.
Facts.
They beat one of the top dogs,
Yeah.
In the Braves. It's funny. The Padres and the Phillies had a fight to get in, right? They had a fight to get in, and both of them beat. Dodgers and Braves are out. So we about to see either Padres or Phillies and the World Series, folks. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. You know what I mean?
Go ahead. This is a Philly year, man. It's a Philly year.
Man.
Crazy.
I'm already blitzed. I'm just letting
y'all know that
now. But
and what about them Sixers?
I've been enjoying my birthday. The Sixers, what? Look, man, I could go all day. I'm trying to keep this Eagles.
Everyone from our team can make a shot. Everyone on our team can make a shot now.
Yeah.
We ain't got no broken jumpers over here, big.
But
I mean, Tucker is, he's not.
Enough of that, JC.
But look, you know what? Hey, all right. You know what?
JC, we gonna keep it Eagles. We gonna keep it Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because JC gonna get out of character. He gonna get out of character,
man. What's up, man?
But no. I'm just happy. I'm just happy and looking forward to this game. I need this win. We need this win. I don't want the Dallas Cowboys in the division to go 3-0. So
absolutely,
let's get into it.
Absolutely. And look. The thing is, with the Giants winning today, if we happen to lose, 3 teams 5-1. God, you talking about a gauntlet. Like the NFC East is back, man. Like I didn't expect the Giants to beat the Ravens, but we are definitely going to get into it once we get into this show. Here we go. The first thing that I want to talk about is the injury report, from Friday. This is the latest injury report I have from Friday. So, look, Eric, this is the healthiest the Philadelphia Eagles have been going into this matchup against the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not worried about week 18 when they played against our backup. Week 3, literally week 3, Mariota did not play in that game. Kelsey had a bad ankle. Lane Johnson was coming back for his first game after the mental health issues. We all know how that was. Lennon Dickerson was playing right guard. Samalu got hurt. It was all over the place. Zach Ertz was on COVID protocol. I mean, I could go on and on and on here. But this is the healthiest this team is been going into this matchup. So talk to me about the point of health, man, facing against a top team in the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna start with Mitch and move down to further AM King, and let's go.
So what was the question again? I'm sorry.
How important is health facing against this team? Like this is
It's like the fact that we have everyone healthy and especially our offensive line, that is key. With our offensive line being this healthy, we get the best one in the game, and going up against Michael Parsons, that's a plus. That is really a plus. And I mean, yeah, bring it on. I'm ready. I can't wait for this game.
Yeah, all right. So look, I love it. But before we move on, so look, a roster move that happened, a couple days ago. Andre Dillard, of course, he's been activated from injured reserve and plays defensive end Janoris Robinson on injured reserve. But the other important key to this is Andre. Man, I hate to say his name, man.
Cockatera.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Cockatera.
Oh my God! You gave me two different ways of saying it in like 2 seconds. Which one is?
I've been drinking, JC. I'm sorry.
Hey, happy birthday to the birthday boy. So I'm gonna go with Andre C. I'm gonna go with that. Andre C. You know what I mean? He's on the roster, man. Bump that, man. I ain't got time to make this man look embarrassed on this YouTube. But as far as this, I'm gonna let y'all go. Between injury report and here we go. The Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb did not practice on Friday. He had a DNP. So with the hip injury, just taking into account that Micah Parsons also is dealing with a groin injury from the past couple of weeks. So with all that being said, with the Philadelphia Eagles, with the Cowboys, further AM, man, like how important is health going into this game, and who has the upper advantage? Like who has the upper hand?
Right now we do. What's great to say is that we actually have a full healthy team going into this game, and I can't really remember. I feel like it's been so long. It's been years, seasons since we've actually had a full healthy team against the Cowboys, where it's them the ones who are battered up with a backup quarterback. They're the ones with the bad up. CeeDee Lamb's injured, so he's questionable. But you said he's going to end up playing today. So
yeah, he will play today.
So they got more injuries. So I can't even tell you the last time we've actually had an upper advantage on health playing the Cowboys. Because remember last year, we were battered up completely. So especially this being a home field advantage, and this is going to be in Philadelphia, and we got the Cowboys battered up this time. I have a great odds that we're going to win this game.
Absolutely. What's up, Fly John? What's up? Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, man, y'all know the saying, when you go to your grandma's house and she has chicken, she's got the, the peach cobbler, and, you ask her how she's doing, and she says health is wealth, right? And this is what the Philadelphia Eagles are about. Health is wealth. We're going into this game full throttle. You know what I mean? We got bullets in the chamber, and we know what we got to do. The basic thing, man, with Michael Parsons with the groin injury, and I did see that he did have a sack. I was at last week's game, so I didn't even watch the Cowboys versus the Rams. So I was at the Eagles and Cardinals. By the way, y'all need to check out the tailgate. The tailgate was on. It was lit. That's what I gotta say. But with Parsons, man, I think Parsons is going to be held back a little bit about that groin. You have to keep that groin area injured. Warm. No, pause. Number two, with his hip injury with Lamb, then man, like we don't want no excuses. This is what we came here for. We came here to win this game. Mano a mano, man to man. Y'all know what's up, man. So, yo, man. All I gotta say is, man, Dallas sucks. Let's go, man.
Absolutely, man. Yo, King Blank is in the chat, man. So feel free to check him out. We are live. I'm thinking on everybody's channel right now. We are live. So please make sure, don't forget to hit that like button on all platforms. And I will be dropping the links, throughout the show for these great content creators. So make sure you go check them out, man. That's all we asking, man. Just go check them out. If you don't like it, oh well, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you right now, you will like it. So just go check them out. So King DV, man, talk to me, man.
Man, I'm just happy that the offensive line is back in full effect, even if they're not 100%. But at the same time, we got a bye week. We got to think about that.
Yeah.
We put everything on the line this week because we got a bye week. So, it's chances that we could be ready to go against the Steelers after the bye. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be thankful that everybody's coming back. And then Avante Maddox, that's huge. That is huge.
Absolutely.
Micah Parsons with his groin injury, that's not hard to shake. I mean, that's not easy to shake, I should say. That's not one of those things that you can sit up there and be like, all right, I'm ready to play. No, you're not going to be able to do what you normally do. Then you're not going to be able to move how you move and everything like that. So at the same time, that's the upper hand for the Eagles. Just like CeeDee Lamb's hip injury, that's the upper hand for the Eagles. Even though that I'm on record saying that he dropped passes. He dropped as many passes as I've seen, or probably more than Dallas Goedert in recent years. So I think this is all upper hand for the Eagles at the end of the day. It's not going to be any excuses from Dallas Cowboys fans, and if it is, then we know where they stand because we already know that injuries is part of the game. So it is what it is.
Look, hey, with Dak not being able to go, man, and now if CeeDee Lamb is limited and Michael Parsons, look, we already know, man, there's always going to be excuses for the Dallas Cowboys, regardless. There's going to be excuses tonight. Win or lose, look, if they beat us with Cooper Rush, man, it's going to be, oh my God. I might have to log off Twitter this week. I'm not going to lie, man. I might have to go, be AWOL for like a whole week and then jump back on next week. But we're going to talk about that. Strength versus strength. Hey, we're going to start with King DV, man. What are you looking for in this game? You got one of the best offensive line that the Cowboys are about to face this week, and the Eagles had the best defensive line they're about to face this week. Something got to give. Strength versus strength. What would you like? What are you looking for in this game between in the trenches? Who win the trenches right here?
I'm looking for our offensive line to control DeMarcus Cousins, Micah Parsons, and that rush. I'm looking forward to that. That their strength is the defense. I'm not going to hold you. It's the defense, and basically almost one side of the defense is basically where the rush is coming from, unless they move Micah Parsons around. If they move him around, then we got another thing coming. But with everybody coming back, offensive line needs to step up and make lanes for our running backs in the running game and everything like that. So that's what I'm looking for. We're going to win that battle. It's not hard to win that battle against the Cowboys. The Cowboys come in talking a lot of smack. On my video, I did do a little interview with DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not DeMarcus Cousins. Wow, DeMarcus Lawrence. But it's I basically think that's the strength that we got to win. We got to win the offensive line versus the defensive line again.
All right, yo, King Fly, talk to me. Strength versus strength, man.
Strength versus, I mean, you win in the trenches, right? We've been there. We've seen this before. And I definitely know that Parsons is going to be all over the field. He's the weapon, right? But on our defense, we got a weapon too. He goes by Hassan Reddick, New Jersey native. We are, you know what I'm saying? So I think people are living that out as well. And this is the thing I definitely want to say is like, nobody gives this offensive line credit when they're blocking on the second level. Like they're just moving, rocks, boulders. It doesn't matter, man. The second level, and this is definitely I want to see what Steichen does is run at Michael Parsons. Don't run away from him. I want to run at him. I want to expose. him. Yes, I know he's an athletic specimen. I get that, but I want to go at him. I don't want him waiting and trying to shed blocks and go and getting in the backfield, or be aware of where he's at all times. Most definitely, yes. But offensive line is that good where we can go one-on-one. D-Law can go one-on-one with Lane Johnson. Mulata's back.
Yeah.
Andre Dillard was active yesterday or today, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? We have depth where, and you know what I mean? And Driscoll held it down for the last, 2-3 games at left
Yeah, he
tackle,
did.
B.
He
Like
did.
that's crazy. You know what I mean? I think people were not giving him credit enough or watching. At the end of the day, when you got a man your offensive line, one of the best coaches in the NFL with Stoutland, you know what I mean? Like there is a way to win when we got that man on our side. If we got that man Jeff Allen on our side, man, we ain't losing, man. Come on. But
Look, I like it. I love it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Further AM, talk to me, man. Strength versus strength. Who you got, and what are your 2 cents on this matchup?
Well, I'm going to go strength on common. So one thing I'm looking forward to is the run game. We got, Elliott versus Miles Sanders. That's going to be a big one. I think we are going to win on the wide receiving part, especially we got the better tight end in Dallas Goedert over Schultz, statistically, especially this season. And I think we're going to have to really look at the defensive side here. This is going to be a defensive battle game. So I'm going to really match up and see who's going to come out better defensively on this game, and also the run. This is going to be who's going to be able to run the ball, get down the field, and who's going to be able to stop the run. So that's my take. This is going to be a real big defensive battle. This game, who's going to be able to stop who? And I think we have the upper hand here. So I think we'll just see how it plays out. But I think
absolutely. I agree. I definitely agree. Mitch, talk to me, man. Strength versus strength. Who got the upper hand, man? And are you comfortable, with what we going in tonight? And are you afraid of the Dallas Cowboys, defensive front?
Okay, so I'm not afraid of the Cowboys at all. Boys for life, stop texting me that I am. Please stop. But seriously, it's just like I gotta go with further. My co-host on OK Headlines, man. Defense and defense. I'm telling you, it's just like the points per game matters so much. It matters so much, right? The Eagles let up what, like an average of 18 or something?
17.6.
17.
Yeah.
17. And what?
Besides the first game, man, you're the Lions, man. We could have been averaging like under double digits.
I just take that off my memory. I delete it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Braves losing. I take that off. But for me, it's just like, dude, it's just the defense. Hassan Reddick versus Micah Parsons. Kachi White's gonna make some noise. I gotta go with defense and defense.
Man, look, I agree, man. Nikki, not gonna lie, man, I'm tripping. These versus Dallas games are never stress-free. Look, I'm not gonna lie either, man. I'm not gonna lie. Look, right now, especially being behind the camera, doing this play-by-play, I'm gonna be like on pins and needles, man, until I start seeing some points get on the board. Then I could, pump my chest out a little bit, but I'm gonna be like, oh, let's go, boy. What are we doing? Like, hey, you definitely, So, Nikki, I'm with you, man. And, of course, she's going to be with me tonight. So, we are definitely going to be hyped on this live stream, man. But, look, the strength versus strength, man, this is a big test for both. What, King? Go ahead, King.
Buffalo and Kansas City.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, I have that game on right now.
Oh, you got it on now?
Yeah, it's going about to be 24-20.
Wow.
Buffalo Bills, and it's
24-20
Bills up with a minute and 4 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Man, monster game.
Please, Bills. I got 4 games wrong today. Please.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna put it like this. Hey, RRP to my parlay. RRP.
I mean, everybody parlay is like RRP, man. Everybody parlay.
Man.
For real. But
the house took all your money.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, the house never loses, man. Hey, we gotta know that. But look, hey, Jalen Hurts, man, what is your expectation for this game? Right now, he have only 4 passing touchdowns. I say only, right? I say only because we about to go into 6 games into the season. We thought we was going to see this double-digit touchdown guy so far, 6 games. He got 6 rushing touchdowns. So what are your thoughts on him only having 10 touchdowns, and what do you expect to see him, tonight? We're going to start with further AM.
Tonight, I expect a big game. I think there's nothing wrong with rushing touchdowns at all. I think a TD's a TD, whether you pass it or throw it. But, you know, if you want to talk about the Hall of Famers and, you know, passing always wins in this league. It's a passing game. But, I have no problem with Jalen Hurts rushing in for some TDs. I think he might get 2 rushing TDs this game. I know that's a hot take, but I'd like to see him instead get like a couple passing TDs this game. Something maybe with Dallas Goedert, Quez Watkins back in the mix, a little something different. I don't mind the rushing TDs if it's like right on the 1 yard line, but let's see a few passing TDs, and that's my take.
Yeah, I agree,
think
man.
he has a
Hey,
good game.
yeah. So I wasn't doing this to you. I was just doing this as
Oh, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
I
know,
was
I
like,
know.
yeah, I
right
just
here.
wanted. I wanted to
No,
make
no, no,
sure.
you're fine. No, no,
Yeah.
My face.
I'm gonna say
My
what I
face
gotta
almost.
say.
Nah, my man's comment. Are you bugging?
Yeah, Cooper Rush been
You
playing
bugging.
like 2017 Nick Foles, 100 yards last game. It's
Hey, he should-
2017 Nick Foles. Are you?
He should be banned. He should be banned
Yeah,
from
Yeah,
the
he
like-
stream.
definitely should be banned for that comment. That's crazy.
I didn't see
He's
the
definitely
comment. I
not
was
playing. Yeah,
I
that's
got
a
no
comment
words.
right there. So
I got
that's
no
all
words.
it is. But all right, so hey, King DV, man, you know, what do you expect to see from Jalen Hurts? You know, 4 passing TDs, 6 rushing. Are you concerned about that? You know, he's not throwing enough TDs. And what do you expect to see him, you know, from him tonight?
It's a little concerning because he is a quarterback at the end of the day, but it's not concerning because of Jalen Hurts. It's concerning because of Shane Steichen being complacent with Hurts doing this. You know, we already know Hurts is that guy. We already know he's able to scramble. We know he's able to keep a play alive, and we know he's able to do quarterback sneaks at any given time.
Oh shit! Oh,
What
my bad.
happened?
Oh, my bad.
Whoa.
Oh, my bad. Patrick Mahomes just threw an interception. The Bills got the ball, and basically the Chiefs
That's
had
it.
2 timeouts with 51 seconds. The game is basically over. So
That's
that's
it.
all. You're my bad, man. I just couldn't control
Someone
myself
said
right now.
that.
Yo,
Someone said
It's
that,
my
please.
bad.
That was
No,
great,
no,
dude.
no,
You
no.
freaked me out. I
Yo,
was like, what's going on?
outblast of 2022 right there. So.
Yo,
Alright,
yeah,
so
because
I'm sorry,
I thought I said something wrong when you said that.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
wait, what happened?
Oh, wait, my bad, man. You're my
Now,
bad. The Bills.
21
Oh,
minutes,
wow.
Mark.
Okay. All right. So I
But I think-
apologize, man.
But I do think it's on Shane Steichen to get him in position to get the receivers involved, make sure that he's looking down the field, make sure that he's going through his progressions, making sure that on the run he's the most deadliest, because that's where he's basically unguardable, because you got to pick your poison at that point. So, yeah, I think that it is a concern, but this game he needs to take what the defense is giving him.
I agree.
Keep a poise and be sure that we're not facing no injuries. Make sure that that offensive line is protecting him, and he's going to go from there. But I just don't think that he needs to put everything out the window this game. Now against the Steelers or after the bye, we need to ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, Mitch, the same question for you, Mitch, man. 4 TDs, 4 rushing TDs, 6 passing TDs. What do you want to see from Hurts tonight? And I mean, is it a little concerning, man? I mean, we do want to make him our franchise quarterback and not use our 2 first-round picks. Congratulations, the Saints lost again today. First-round picks looking good. So, what do you expect to see, from Jalen Hurts, man? We'll talk.
So for me, first of all, it kind of bugs me with the 4 touchdowns because it hurts his MVP race. Because you look at Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, you can throw Herbert in there and those guys and those numbers. And can Hurts get up to that with more passing touchdowns? The record is another thing, but it kind of hurts his MVP stock, in my opinion. And then for this game, they're going to try to keep him in the pocket, have him trying to beat him with his arm. So Jalen's got to hit every single pass, be accurate as possible. Spread the ball around, A.J. Brown, Watkins, Smith, Goddard. You got to spread the ball around and just make them. Shout out to my guy, Cool Cat Connor, for this. Pick your poison. Which guys are you going to go to? So for me, just try to hit every target, be accurate as possible, and try to hit every target.
Yeah, yo, I mean the Swoop Boys, man. What's up, King Fly? Hey, talk to me, man. I mean, are you concerned? 10 total TDs. Who would be complaining besides the haters, right? This dude got 10 total TDs,
Right.
number seventh in passing, but all week, he only they actually had the nerve, the audacity to put up, Jalen Hurts right next to Cooper Rush, talking about 4 TDs. Like they both got 4 TDs, like
Yeah.
passing TDs. Are
I
you
see that.
kidding me right now? So talk to me, man.
It doesn't.
Make it
It
make
doesn't.
sense.
It doesn't concern me at all because you're gonna let as when you play football, you gotta let the game come to you. You know what I mean? You can't control the aspects of okay, like I mean, we should have way more touchdowns than that if you think about it. I mean, when AJ
Absolutely.
Brown, when AJ Brown was dragging my man in the Lions game, that
Right?
should have been a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown from AJ Brown. I think when who was it? I think somebody dropped a ball right at the goal line. We end up running the ball in, but like I mean, Jason Kelsey already gave you these answers to the test. You know what I mean? If it's that goal line, we QB sneaking in that joint. Like it doesn't
Absolutely.
matter. And on top of that, I love when people love to nitpick and be like, oh, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. We winning though. So
We
what you
are.
talking about? We
Facts.
win. Like, you know what I
Facts.
mean? Like I just think it's crazy. They love to put the narrative or put people in a box because they don't play the position the way they want that once their grandfather back in 1990, 4 was playing it. You know what I mean? Like, no, this is the new quarterback era. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, yes, we've seen this with Michael Vick. We've seen this with a little bit of Donovan McNabb before.
Yeah.
Andy Reid turned him into a pocket passer. Let him like my boy said, my uncle. Shout out to my uncle Marcus, man. He's in the hospital. He had heart surgery. Oh, he had a
Man.
heart attack. I'm sorry.
Prayers.
Yeah,
I'm
Prayers.
so
prayers up.
Oh wow,
yeah, man. So
that's not good.
definitely want to dedicate this to him, man. I love you, Uncle Mark. Definitely want to say this, man. Let me be great. So let Jalen be great, man. Like I
Mhm.
think that's the thing. I think people need to understand, yo. Like you don't have to compare to this person and this person. Be you and do you. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Fly goes
Facts.
fly. Sorry if I went on a little rant. But I'm just
Nah,
No, you good. You
man.
good. You good.
I have nothing to say after that, man. Like for real, man. Yo, everybody's right, man. I'm not concerned at all with Jalen Hurts. I think because of him, we are undefeated. If we had any other quarterback besides Jalen Hurts, we at least lose at least 2 games. That's in
Yep.
my
That's fact.
opinion.
That's
that
fact.
But that's
Lions
just
game.
me.
We lose that Lions game.
Oh, we lose that game.
The
And then
Lions
I think
and the Cardinals.
the
And the Cardinals
Cardinals
game.
game, we
Yeah,
lose that
we lose
game
that
also
game.
in the Cardinals game. So
Mhm.
right now, Eagles could be sitting at 3-2, but who knows, man. But let's move on, man. Eagles, rushing attack, 160 yards per game, fourth in the NFL. Do you expect a heavy dose of Sanders, Gainwell, Sermon, whoever in the backfield, man? So I mean, do you expect the Eagles, if us content creators could see that the Dallas Cowboys are in the middle of the pack and rushing defense. They teams are rushing on them. So why can't a guy that get paid millions to see it? I don't know. But do you feel like this is a heavy dose of those guys that down in this thing right here? So let's go start with Swoop Boys. Let's go, man.
All right. So do I feel like the running game is going to be effective? Yes. Um, I would like to see a little bit more of Trey Sermon. Every time he touches the rock, he's getting at least about 6 to 7 yards. I like to see a little bit heavy dose of a little dose of him, but most of it, I want to see my man Boogie. I want to see my man Boogie, man. My M Boogie. I definitely want to see him. I hope the screen game is going to be there for him. Gainwell. I mean, I feel like they. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know. I want y'all to. You know what? I'm gonna ask y'all this question.
Go
And I don't
ahead.
mean it. Do y'all feel like they force feed Gainwell? Because I feel like they do. Instead of like force feed, like I'm not even saying force feed anybody else, but like give like Quez the ball. Give like our playmakers. Like I mean, AJ Brown was missing. He wasn't even getting the ball in the second half of the Cardinals game. Why are they force feeding us Gainwell every damn game? I mean, besides the Cardinal game, he did play well. He did play well. He had the hot hand. He was getting the first downs for us. But I feel like they're infatuated with Gainwell. Yeah, am I the only one that feels that way?
Well, no, I mean, I really think because a lot of fans think that hey, Miles Sanders would not be back. This is it for Miles. He's done after this season. I'm a big Miles Sanders fan. You know what? Look at this. I'm wearing Miles Sanders. You know, because I think it's going to be a Miles Sanders night tonight. But I definitely think that they drafted Gainwell to be a change of pace. Running back, but because of the drops from Miles Sanders, because of him not being able to hit the holes from last year. So this team is kind of like, and the fans kind of like say, you know what? We are okay with Gainwell. Big mistake. I'm telling you right now, if you don't force feed Miles Sanders, he's going to go to another team and make Pro Bowls after Pro Bowls after Pro Bowls. This dude is that good. But that's just me talking. But let's get back to, hey, do y'all see this as a running game? Gainwell, Sanders, King DV.
Thanks for coming to me, JC, because I was waiting on this question. The offensive line is going to help out Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is one of the most explosive running backs in the league right now. Let me just give him his flowers when flowers is due. Secondly, Dallas Cowboys are giving up 5.5 yards per carry, and who had that average last year? Miles Sanders. So Miles Sanders needs to be force-fed, and if we win this game or, we go into the bye, he needs to be getting an extension. If when he has this big game, he needs the extension like throughout the bye so we could just get that monkey off our back. And
I agree.
So basically, the reason why to go back on Swoop Boys King Fly Jones comment about Gainwell, it's almost like that Gainwell catches out the backfield better than Sanders, and I can admit that. He doesn't run better than Sanders, but he catches better. So what they're trying to do is make him a weapon to the point where it confuses the defense. I get what they're doing, but at the same time, Gainwell is not getting to that point quick enough to the point where, and that's only because Miles Sanders is there. So you need somebody that's already like a vet that's able to catch out the backfield and also and get those yards.
Okay, so with that, I agree with you, but I also disagree with you because Gainwell has made a lot of mistakes coming out of the backfield when he's trying to catch the ball. He almost gave it the lead. He almost not blew up the lead, but it was a little bit farther down. Against the Vikings, he dropped that pass. The pass was perfect. It bounced right off his hands. Yeah. Interception. There's sometimes where I feel like Gainwell, I'm not trying to get hard on the young bull. I think Bull is nice. I just feel sometimes they just force feed him, and it's like, let's digress a little bit back with and let's give Miles those carries because if we all know Miles ain't coming back, right? I mean, but JC saying, oh yeah, give him that extension. Yeah. My question is, would you pay Miles Sanders $8-9 million a year?
I would. Yes. I mean, $8-9 million a year is nothing. Like, it's nothing right now.
So AM and Mitch is like, nah,
not even.
Hey, can I ask y'all guys a question? I want to ask y'all guys a question. Why not though?
We're not utilizing them enough. I mean, he does.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that, though? I mean, but when you
that's
use
offensive
him,
coordinator, the coaches.
does he? Okay, so it doesn't matter who we have in the backfield, right? It doesn't matter if we have freaking a James Brown back there. If we're not using him enough, it doesn't matter, right?
James Brown.
But yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
James Brown, man. James Brown.
Yes, good job. Yes.
That boy good. Yo, it doesn't matter if you have OJ back there. Look, Barry Sanders back there. Look, it doesn't matter who you have back here, right? So the whole thing, further AM, I agree with you. We don't use them enough, right?
Right.
So whose fault is that? Is it on Miles or is it on the team? And then when you do use them, this dude is averaging over 5 yards per rush. So whose fault is that?
Yeah, so the offensive coordinator.
Can
That's
I
what I'm
can I
saying.
say something real quick? Can I say
Go
something
ahead.
real
man.
quick?
Go ahead.
Talk to
My
me.
bad. He hasn't been healthy. He hasn't been exactly healthy
I was
for
just
you to you know what I mean. He hasn't been exactly the picture of
He
health.
missed 8 games.
I got you.
He missed
got
8
you.
games in 4 years.
I got you. I'm right at you, Swoop Boys. But go
Well,
ahead.
but
Dang, pause. But
I'm
okay.
just saying. Whoa, what?
I mean, 8 games. He
no, not
never
like that.
look.
Not like that.
hold on.
Miles Sanders have never had a season-ending injury, right? And I did a whole video on Miles Sanders. Like, he missed a total of 8 games throughout his time here. Like, so, but also we know any athlete, right? If you are preparing throughout all season or whatever it is, if you're not being utilized enough, but when you say, hey, I need you to do it 30 times, your body is not conditioned for it. So there's a difference to me why Miles Sanders be getting injured is because, he's not used to getting all these hits throughout the game. Go ahead.
Okay. So if you're saying that he missed the 8 games, right? And like I said, I'm a big Miles Sanders fan. I want Miles to stay. But what I'm saying is I'm a big Miles Sanders fan. I think I was probably one of the first cats to have his jersey. My thing is this, though. A lot of times throughout the year, like you said, missed the 8 games, right? But we're not counting. Are you counting the games where he got hurt and then boom, we don't see the rest of the day? We don't see Miles the rest of the day. And I do understand that Doug Peterson did not use him to his full potential. This year, he is actually being used. That Jaguars game was a Miles Sanders game, and it was coming out. But I don't know if you're going to pay him $9 to $8 million and be like, rest assured that you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to pay him $9-8 million. Is he going to be able to play? Is he going to be that guy? Is he going to be, because you know how it is when you get paid, some of these guys go right back to, okay, well, sure, I already got paid. I got my money. But I don't think Miles is like that. And I'm not saying anything about his character.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I just had one question for you. Would you pay Saquon Barkley that?
I don't think I would pay Saquon.
I wouldn't either.
Man,
I don't think I would pay Saquon. The reason why
Saquon had multiple season-ending injuries.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's my comparison. Not to compare the two, but they both had injuries, and they both explosives, basically coming from the same college.
Bruh, first of all, Saquon is the Giants. Let's be honest.
He is. Saquon with a little bit of Daniel Jones. Saquon a little bit of Daniel Jones.
He is to the Giants what Debo is to the 49ers.
Facts. Yo, both the quarterbacks went down. They were like, we don't even have the third quarterback. They were like, hey, everybody look, and everybody look at that person like, yeah, it's you. You next. You know what I mean? Like, he's that guy. You know what I mean? I get it. But I don't know if I would pay him. Okay, Saquon, what is the average? What is the average for a running back nowadays? Do you know?
5.
Well, Zeke right now is making the highest. He's making
which
like
is
10.
Crazy.
He's making 18, right? It's like 18 million, right?
Like a year, or he got left on his thing.
I think he has 18. He's getting paid in moment like 18 this year.
Yeah,
I believe something crazy.
Yeah, at that Cowboys time, man, look, they was like, man, we desperate. Zeke was keeping Dak floating, like basically keeping Dak above water.
Sure.
So is Miles Sanders keeping Jalen Hurts? Is Barkley keeping Daniel Jones above water? Is he making these guys better? I don't know, but all I know is when I see Sanders and Barkley touch the ball, good things happen, man. Good things happen.
I agree.
You can't find them on the side of, in trash can. But Nicky was like second contracts for running backs are for suckers. Man, it's just like 4 years. So you tell me as soon as a running back come in the league, 4 years, and you could get out of here and get rid of them. I mean, that's basically what we're trying to say here.
Well,
yeah.
for us, I don't know about anyone else, but for us, we got the best offensive line. We don't need to pay for running backs. If we have just like Kenneth Gainwell go off or something, I'll feel confident behind the offensive line with Kenneth Gainwell. I will. We don't need to pay that much.
I don't trust Kenneth.
For somewhere else.
Breaking news.
I don't
Breaking news. The inactives just were released about 10 minutes ago, and
Okay.
they just posted that Dalton Schultz, tight end of the Cowboys, will be out the whole entire game. That
That's
was
a
not
big loss.
Yeah, that's a
That's
huge.
Yeah,
That
he
was
was
like
out.
He was
30
lost.
minutes ago. They said he was playing, so they just updated it, the depth chart, and it says he is officially out, will not be playing. So that is a huge blow on their tight ends. Oh, and
Yeah.
Boston Scott's going to be back. So isn't Gainwell suffering a rib injury right now, or something like
I'm
that?
not.
I don't think
I don't
so.
know.
I don't think
It's-
so.
I didn't
Well,
see him on
he was
his.
shaking up.
Matter of fact, you know what? He was full practice.
Mm.
Gainwell
He
rib.
was
AM
full
was right.
practice. So maybe.
So Boston Scott, I'm saying Boston Scott's going to have a big game today. That's going to be
No
my
way.
prediction. I think they're
Nah,
going to use a
Miles
little
Sanders
bit less of
target.
Gainwell. I
Okay.
think we'll see a
All right.
Boston Scott
Hey,
TD.
AM is like, he's a giant killer and a Cowboy killer now.
Look,
Yeah,
whatever gets the job
I
done.
was going to say,
Exactly.
Whatever gets the job
you
done.
don't need
Facts.
one.
Facts.
All right, look. So let's move on, man. Shane Steichen, man, offensive game plan for this game. You know what? We're gonna start with Mitch. You are Shane Steichen back there. I mean, you see the Cowboys, man. They are middle of the pack, and run stop defense. I mean, but as far as turnovers, they are right behind the Eagles. They are second behind the Philadelphia Eagles. They are second in sacks. So these boys, their defense is legit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here. I hate the Cowboys, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh my God, the Cowboys defense sucks. They don't suck. You know what I mean? Yes, their teams, they played has all been compromised with offensive line issues, but the exact same thing for us. We could say the team we played has been, teams that we kind of knew that we was going to be coming to this season. Our schedule hasn't been that strong. So what you, Shane Steichen, put your headset on. What are you telling your offense game plan to be? Go.
Well, we got to start out running the ball because last week we did not run the ball as much in the first half. Am I wrong?
That drove me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got to start running the ball like right away. We got the best running game in the league, and I don't think there was. Wait, what? That's how much they're all getting paid?
Man, according to Nikki that posted it, like Christian McCaffrey on the trade block, 60 mil, Kamara 15 mil, Zeke 15 mil, Cook 12
That's
mil,
crazy.
Henry 12 mil.
Okay.
I mean, so 8-9 mil is nothing.
That's a bargain. That's a bargain.
It's a bargain.
Yeah, it's a bargain.
So, but go ahead,
Okay.
Mitch.
If it hits
Continue
10,
on
if
with your
Miles
take,
Sanders
man.
wants 10 mil, I'll go no. If he wants 10, then no. But yeah, we got to run the ball. Jalen Hurts, he's got to, like I said before, just stick shot. They're going to force him inside the pocket. So you got to beat him with your arm and run out if you have to. Try to see as many reads as you can. Basic Jalen Hurts stuff. But we got to run the ball. Guns blazing.
Absolutely.
We got to run the ball. That's my number one. We're a running team, and it works. So
Yeah.
got to run the ball more.
So further AM, man, and talk to me, man. You
So
are
I'm
Shane
like
Steichen
comparing
right
the
now.
rushing defense on both teams versus Cowboys versus Eagles, and they're pretty
go
much
ahead.
even. We are ahead a little bit on rushing defense. Also, if you look at the passing defense between the Cowboys,
Yeah, we're
and the
10th
Eagles,
in rushing
we're
defense,
pretty much-
though.
we
We're
are
10th
better.
in rushing
We
defense.
are
Yeah.
better, but they are not far off. So, I mean,
Maybe
we
like
are the better
17th.
team, but this is a very even, almost evenly matched game right
it's
here.
gonna be good.
But I think it's going to be really who's going to get that upper hand on the offense, trick out the defense, and we got that home field advantage, which is awesome this game. I think we're going to see a mixture of both teams really rushing the ball this game and also passing. I don't know how the passing game is going to work out, if it's going to be long ball game, short ball passing in this game. Or we're going to see how many passing TDs we will see this game. I think I'm going to predict that this is going to be a heavily rushing TD game.
Okay, all right. So, hey, King Fly, man, hey, talk to me, man. Hey,
Man,
you're Shane
if I'm
Steichen.
Steichen, I'm running the ball, and I'm gonna attack the edges of the field. I'm gonna attack the edges. Of the field. I'm gonna attack the edges of the field. I'm gonna do a little bit of a Doug Peterson. I'm gonna hold the ball. I'm gonna take my time, and I'm gonna slow kill you. That's what I'm gonna do. This is And I think this might be actually from what I've seen that they were doing a lot of little bubble screens. You know, so I think this is going to be an AJ Brown game or a Devontae Smith game. I can definitely see one of them two rising up to the occasion. And I think AJ Brown, man, when the bright lights are on, especially Monday night, Sunday night football. I mean, remember that game he had against the Niners? He single-handedly beat them. Single-handedly beat the Niners. So I think this is going to be an AJ Brown, but the running game is definitely going to be important. And then another important thing is depending on how the Cowboys are going to react to Jalen Hurts. Are they going to put a QB spot? Or are they going to be patient and be like, okay, well, let's just let him beat him with his arm. Let's be honest, Jalen is probably the most more impactful, running, quarterback running back we got on the team. So if you go ahead and hit him with the bunches with Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders and Boston Scott or Sermon, attack the edges of the game. We got it.
Man. Yeah, act like that fight I saw last night, lasted the first round. A Wilder. They make the Cowboys' head go like, like they ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I mean? But
hit him with that jab and then the haymaker.
That's it. King DB, man. You Shane Steichen. Look, what is your game plan going into this game?
Establish the run first. Making sure that our offensive line is in the right place. Second, like King Fly Jones said, I would check the edge rushers too. I attack those with quick routes to Devontae Smith, and also when the blitz is coming, you got Dallas Goedert right there. So one of those two, or one of those three, Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert is my go-to guys. We already know AJ Brown is going to sit up there and get Diggs all on him, pause. But that's basically what it is, right? Right. So I already know that that's what's going to happen. So the rest of the field is open. That's their best corner and overrated corner, but that's their best corner.
It's not really overrated. I mean, he's pretty good.
I ain't say he overrated, but
he's not overrated. I mean,
I will say this.
He's a free agent. Eagles go get him. You know what I mean? He's a free agent.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Listen.
Come on,
bro. If he become an Eagle, he not overrated no more. Go Birds. But
he would drive me nuts.
I'm joking.
Yeah, he would. But if we end up getting him or like whatever, he would drive me nuts. Is how much he lets wide receivers just run all over him. His eyes stay in the backfield, and that's another thing too. He loves peeking his eyes in the backfield to figure out what's going on, and he gambles too much. And man, Cooper Kupp whooped his ass last week. Yeah, he got the W, but he got his ass cooked.
Yeah, no.
That's my game plan. That's my game plan. My game plan is Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert in the offensive line. Just keep that all intact.
All right. So Dinky was like, "Hey, you all staying here next game?" No, we're not. I think that King DV is doing his play-by-play. Is anybody else doing a play-by-play?
No, I don't think I'm doing that tonight.
Okay, so nobody is doing.
I'm be on yours.
Oh.
I'm be on yours.
Right.
I'm too messed up. I'm be slurring my words.
I'm too emotional, bro, because I be yelling and they'd be mad at me. I'm too emotional.
You can yell on the camera.
Oh, especially during the Cowboys game.
Hey, y'all doing anything, Mitch? Further AM, Mitch.
On Boys for Life.
Oh shoot, man, that's trash.
No,
okay,
no.
But, all right.
Hold on. Whoa. Time out.
Nah, man, it's all good. Hey,
hold on. You're doing a play-by-play with a Cowboy fan?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I did one with the Vikings fan. You know what I mean? I did one with Vikings fan. So
y'all
it's
way
okay.
nicer than me. Y'all way nicer than me. I be
Yeah,
yelling.
it's all good.
I be to the point I'm ready to fight.
Nah, it's all good because you know what, man? At the end of the day, man, I don't get paid. I don't get paid to play the game. I'm just a fan. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna run and hide. Regardless, last year Eagles was getting whooped 100-0. I was right here. F y'all. I don't care. What you talking about? Eagles still better than y'all. Like 100-0. I don't care. Y'all gonna be right here. Come see me. Come see
I want to see
me.
the chat cry once we're winning. That's what I want to be there for.
Nah, it's all good, man. So, hey, Jonathan Gannon, man, defensive game plan for this game. You know, and we got about 15 minutes max left on this show before I let you guys go. I know y'all got to get ready for the game. But Jonathan Gannon, his defensive game plan. Let's start with King Fly, man. What is your defensive game plan? Especially knowing that Dak Prescott, let me see. Ain't no breaking news. So Dak Prescott is not playing tonight. You got Cooper Rush. What is your game plan?
This is not a John Gannon game. You know who's the defensive coordinator tonight?
Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio is the defensive coordinator tonight.
Choo-choo. Yes,
And I
sir.
definitely and read my list when I say that Vic Fangio, he's the defensive coordinator this week. They told Jay, hey, listen, that soft shit what you did last week in the Arizona game, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't doing that here.
Nah,
You ain't doing that here. So Vic Fangio, he coming in live. My thing is this: I definitely want to see. I know this is going to be more of a running game, right? So I definitely want to see a little bit more of Jordan Davis. I want to see more of him. You know, it's 3 yards per carry when he's on the field, 6 when he's off, which is that's mind blowing because young bull he's super young, right? And his first year in the league, so he's making an impact.
That's
and
three and out. And that's a three and out compared to a first down every third, down conversion is a first down.
Right. And then on top of that, like when you need to stop and run, I mean, I think one thing I definitely want to emphasize is stopping the backup running back.
Pollard.
I think Tony Pollard is a way better. I think he might be the best running back on that Cowboys offense.
Facts.
In my opinion.
That's facts. I said the same thing.
So he's a little bit he's dynamic, man. So I definitely want to contain him. Zeke is more of that cloud of dust. He's going to get you the first down, blah, blah, goal line, you know what I mean? So, I mean, whoever you got on your FanDuel and we're at the goal, they're at the goal line, go ahead and put them in, right? But this is something where you got to run traps a little bit. You got to confuse Cooper Rush because he's playing against a defense that he's never seen before. So I just want to see I want to see pressure. I want to see him moving him off his spot because he's looking super comfortable back there. And I know he only threw the ball 16 times for 100 yards. Listen, you're not gonna be able to do that, especially when we got the full throttle. We got, like I said, we got bullets in the chamber. We're gonna have Slay. We're gonna have Bradbury. We're gonna have Maddox. We're going to have all of our guys.
CD Deuce back there now.
CD Deuce.
Marcus Epps, a different baller this year. With linebackers. Woo!
Most definitely. So they got to understand. This defense has to understand. And a lot of the time, Kellen Moore, their offensive coordinator, at times he gets lazy with his play calling. He likes to get, oh, well, I can do this from this game and pull it from this game. Play recognition is the biggest thing that we have, especially with these veteran DBs that we have. So Bradbury, he has player recognition. Slay has player recognition. So that's the most imperative thing is thinking, cerebral. This is going to be more of like a cerebral when it comes to that secondary. Now, attacking the edges, and when I mean attacking the edges, I want to see. I know this is what I definitely, and I know Vic Fangio is not going to do this. I do not want to see Josh Sweat. Yeah, I don't want to see Josh Sweat, and I definitely don't want to see Hassan Reddick. I know they want to give him different looks as a covering. I don't want to see that shit tonight. I want them going after the quarterback. I said my piece. My bad. I'm out.
All right. So, a further AM, man, what do you expect to see defensive game plan from, AKA, Vic Fangio tonight? Go ahead.
Man, one thing I got to say here is linebackers. We are got to stop the run tonight, starting with the linebackers. If we can stop and contain the rushing on the Cowboys, we can get to the quarterback. If we can put pressure on Cooper Rush, we're going to make him – he's not going to be able to do his thing. That's what we need to focus on mainly is our linebackers. And also, I would love to see a hat trick maybe by Darius Slay, like he got the 2 interceptions during the Vikings game. And I want the whole defense as a whole to play exactly like they did at FedEx Field against the Commanders, and just get to Cooper Rush, get Fletcher Cox in there. I want to see Jordan Dean charging at the quarterback. Like you said, King sweat. I want to see him making some moves, trying to, get in there. Let's see some Brandon Graham too in the mix.
I want to see this. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see the Cowboys looking like Dak Prescott, like he normally does on the sideline. Even though Dak Prescott's not playing, I want to see him like with the Cowboys just with their mouth open on the sideline, like, oh, we're in Philly. What do we do? Well, they're kicking our asses, like the Cowboys do when they screw up, when they get their asses kicked. They don't know what to do. They just on the sidelines back and forth with that guy, the quarterback from Boise State as their offensive coordinator, doing the back pedal, going, I don't know what to do. That's what I want to see tonight.
All right.
I want to
like
laugh.
it.
I want to record the whole Cowboys on the sideline, just looking like fools on the sideline, just scratching.
You're gonna do that again?
I don't know what to do with Philly.
Yo, I like it. Hey, make sure if y'all watching, man, from any platform to hit that like button. And the links are in the chat, man. These guys are dropping the fire tonight before the pregame. And we do have a pregame show every week. We try to. This is episode 4, unless we are at the game or something come up. But definitely want to tap in, man. But let's go to King DV and then go to Mitch. And then we're going to go on to the next couple questions. We got about 10 minutes left. Let's go. Talk to me, King.
I'm going to make this short. Basically, Jordan Davis, he needs to be in the game to stop that run. Also, Hassan Reddick should not be in coverage. Josh Sweat should not be in coverage. And just let our secondary be playmakers. Do not sit up there and give the Cowboys 10 yards a cushion to the point where we're letting Cooper Rush nickel and dime us all the way down the field. But make sure that Cooper Rush know that we are the Eagles and get to him. We need to get to him. If we're not getting no pressure on him, then it's going to be a long night for that defense. And Jonathan Gannon needs to be able to make adjustments.
Mitch.
So I just want to see this before I forget. A couple of my shows ago, I think it was like a couple weeks, in my chat, someone said, Mitch, we don't need Avonte Maddox. We got Slay. And I'm like, are you really watching this game, bro? Are you really watching this team? I mean, Avonte Maddox covers the whole middle of the field, bro. And he's like, dude, I know. I'm a diehard Philly fan. You know this. But if you were a diehard Philly fan, you would have known how important Avonte Maddox is. And that's where I'm going with this. The fact that we have Avonte Maddox back for this game is huge. It's freaking huge. And we got to blitz more than we did last week. And we just got to rush Cooper Rush and try to stop the run as possible.
Yo, I'm going to make this sweet, quick, and simple. We need to bring that game plan from the Minnesota Vikings, right? Number 1 wide receiver and who? Justin Jefferson. CeeDee Lamb, boom, canceled out. A number 1 running back and who? Dalvin Cook, boom, canceled out. Because Cooper Rush, he's one of the best quarterbacks of getting rid of the ball. So we need that same exact game plan. And in my opinion, I'm going to treat Cooper Rush. I'm going to give him that much respect of a Kirk Cousins and give that same exact game plan because we have the personnel to go with these guys one-on-one with the Noah Brown, with the Gallup, and just do exact same plan, game plan. Has somebody underneath on CeeDee Lamb, whatever, and then has somebody over the top. So that's my game plan for Jonathan Gannon. Go back to the Vikings game. Yes, we didn't have a lot of sacks, but, man, big plays. They had 2 interceptions. Maddox had an interception, 3 turnovers. Man, that is what I want. I don't care about sacks. Give me the turnovers. Get your offense and short fields. A turnover, interceptions could turn into a pick 6. You never know. So that is my game plan. Go back to that game. So biggest concern, one concern heading into this game. We're going to start with Further AM. What is your most concerning heading into this matchup against Cowboys?
Being able to score in the second half. And I'm going to go a little bit defense here. I'm a little worried on the defense. That's my take.
Okay. Mitch.
Score all 4 quarters. And I'm telling you, that second quarter is huge for us. Because we averaged 18 in the second quarter?
We scored 85 points in the second quarter. That is more than 17. There's only 32 teams in the NFL, folks. That is more than 17 other teams have scored the whole season, before today. the whole season. 85 points in the second quarter. So, yes.
And another
So-
one of my concerns, real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
hate to say this, but it's Jalen Hurts. I want to see him back, not like these last two games, against the Commanders it was. I wanted to see that Jalen Hurts. I want to see him bounce back to that. I don't want to see the same Jalen Hurts as the last two games.
Yo, King Fly, talk to me.
Play 4 quarters of football. That's my biggest thing. Play 4 quarters of football. That's just simple.
Yeah. Yo, King DV.
Coaches locking in. That's my concern. My concern is this too big of a moment for these coaches? We know what they capable of doing, but my biggest concern is Steichen and Jonathan Gannon. That's my two big concerns. But if they playing correct, I'll be on record saying that they did.
Okay, yeah. Look, my biggest concern is adjustments. Adjustments. Your game plan is not going according to plan that you practiced all week. What are you going to do about it? Just sit there and try to force the issue, or are you going to do in-game adjustments? Whichever team does the best, I guess the first or the second or the third in-game adjustments will win this game. This game is not going to be easy, so definitely in-game adjustments. So this is our last question. 3 keys to victory and your final score prediction. We're going to start with the 1 time for the birthday boy, 2 time for the birthday boy. King DV, let's go.
My fault.
We're going to start with you.
My fault.
Let's go,
No,
King
that's the game he
DV.
has where we don't have Ben Simmons on the team.
Facts.
Stop it. I can't wait to get on y'all. Man. Go ahead.
Establish the run early. Utilize your line, offense and defense, to make sure that it was defensive plays where TJ Edwards actually was following the run block from the front, and just do that, and Tony Pollard would not be able to get a break of a yardage of what Cole's Cowboys actually showed. But he said that was the best offensive line in the league. Whatever. Okay. That's second. Number 3 is Jalen Hurts just have to take what the defense give him this game. Do not try to overdo it. Do not sit up there and throw the ball because people are saying that you want to throw the ball. Continue to stay poised in the pocket. Continue to know when the blitz are coming.
So what's your final score? Who wins?
31. I'm not going against my score. 31-17. Okay. I've been saying it all week. Okay. 31-17.
All right, further AM.
All right, so I'm going to go. First off, let's not make mistakes. Let's play right, smart, good, conservative football, make some lucrative plays. I'm also going to say another key to victory is probably going to be, like he said, rushing. And then my last key to victory is who wants to be Batman today? Batman.
Okay, all right. Hey, what's your score? Who wins?
I'm going to be, let's go 31-24, go Birds.
Go Birds, absolutely. Mitch.
Run the ball. That's the first thing. Second thing, score all 4 quarters. And third, Jalen Hurts, just do your thing. Just beat you out there. And 24-17 Eagles.
All right. Yo, Super Bowl, what's up?
Oh, man, y'all know what it is. I don't know what time it is. Go Birds. Number 1. All right, let me keep on stressing. Blitz. I want to see some blitzing. TJ Edwards. This is going to be a TJ Edwards game. Number 2. Everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. So
absolutely.
I want to see us play 4 quarters of great football. And number 3, no turnovers. And special teams, help us out tonight.
And your score, who wins? Go Birds.
Score. Oh man, y'all probably think I'm out here wilding, but I'm thinking this is going to be 21-24. Go Birds.
Okay. Hey, look, I already made a video today, man. The Birds are winning 27-21. My number 1, run the ball. Number 2, you stop Micah Parsons. You stop that whole defensive line for the Dallas Cowboys. And number 3, you get after Cooper Rush. Don't treat him like a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. You treat him like a bottom turd, okay? You treat turds, you dispose of them. Okay, do not give them, don't show them no respect at all. Get rid of the turds, flush them down the toilet. That's what I see happening. Don't, give them no respect. 27-21 birds. But here we go. This is it right here. Where could they find you at, man? Here we go. We're about 10 minutes away. Matter of fact, we're about 8 minutes away from kickoff. So I'm with Mitch. Where could you find you at, man? And what you're working on? Let's go.
All right. You can find me on YouTube and Mitch Toxie, Twitter Mitch Toxie, and Hardcore Sports, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that. And MK Headlines, episode 48 on Tuesday. We're having Joey Shakes on. So it's me, Randy,
Okay.
Further AM, and Joey Shakes. So that's Tuesday night at 5:30.
Let's go. Further AM. Go ahead, brother.
Further AM on YouTube, Further AM at Further AM on Twitter. I'm on Twitch too and Instagram. I'm pretty much everything Further AM, so check me out. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, sir. King Fly, talk to me.
Oh, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy King Fly John. Follow me on Instagram, or IG, King Fly John. Y'all all know me from the Swoop Boys. East Coast fellas move out to the West. We be wilding, we drinking, we chilling, we talking shit about everybody except the birds. On Twitter, King Kid. Y'all know what it is, man. And
Yes,
and
sir.
thank you. Definitely want to dedicate this one again to my Uncle Marcus, man. Hopefully
Yes,
get
sir.
better.
Prayers up for him.
Yes,
Most
sir.
definitely.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. King DV.
You already know where you can find me at King DV Sports on here. King DV Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and D King Sport, not sports, but sport on Facebook. I'm really not working on too much right now. I don't have any plans, but I'm going to have a lineup for y'all by tomorrow. But I know it's going to be Sixers heavy. I know Wednesday is the Showdown podcast with JC. Yeah, but that's about it as so far. I think that going into the bye week, I'm just going to be talking about the game.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, you already know, man. Hey, your JC Sports Talk, you are watching me right now. Just make sure you hit that like button. But besides that, man, look, I'll be live again Wednesday. I'm trying to get some Cowboys content creator. Win or lose, I'm be live on Wednesday, trying to get some recap, the good, bad, and the ugly. So definitely want to tune in. As always, man, this is your boy, man. Go Birds. Anybody